from a bad place, oh yeah. Tryna be a better me just for you. But it ain't easy, it's hard to get used to. Minding my own business, I'm not worried about what he do. Cause nowadays all it is to be seafood. I always said this is that I'm staying around people. Finding my own path like I'm writing my own sequel. Two-faced people all around, they be evil. 2021, you can never trust nobody. Good and bad thoughts on my mind, they be crowded. Wishing you could pass his limits, then he see he bought it. Family work hard, but I never guess I'm found it. Came a long way in my dream, now I be drowning. They dying out here, got some hearts pounded. Multi-talented, my passion, I haven't found it. Yeah, in my home, I was never ever doubted. I'm here from a bad place, oh yeah. Tryna be a better me just for you. But it ain't easy, it's hard to get used to. Minding my own business, I'm not worried about what he do. Cause nowadays all the niggas that be seafood. I always said this is that I'm staying around people.
Good evening to each and every one. I know it's a late stream today, especially for those in South Africa, and in the United Kingdom, But welcome back, to your boy GFC Golf on YouTube channel. We got a lot to talk about. There's a lot been going on in the world of football, aka soccer. There's a lot here to discuss. Chelsea with the craziness. Arsenal. Are they away from two signings to become champion of England? Liverpool, Scooby Dooby Doo song been playing for all the Liverpool fans for a minute now. Liverpool no pull, little stuff like those. Manchester United, what Manchester United have to offer, after those two signings today from Bayern Munich. A lot of people been saying, oh, yes, Miss Melina. I think the stream was what, Thursday. If I'm correct, I think we're gonna do the stream on Thursday. So I think we're up for that. We're up for that stream thing Thursday. Miss Molina have to tell us the time. Time though, I think she said it would be an evening stream. I can't wait. I can't wait for that stream because Blue Board analyst is passing through. I know that you're gonna be there. I think it's gonna be a full house, so we all are ready for it. To be quite honest, I can't wait for Thursday. So after Manchester, you thought, yeah, after Manchester you said Friday. Yeah, sorry, I didn't read the whole entire comment. My bad. So yeah, that's fine with me. Anytime. I need to follow you on X. I already follow Miss Molina on X, so I need to follow you on X. Where you can drop the link. Anytime you're ready for a stream, just let me know. And I'm ready. I'm ready anytime. You know, Streaming is something that I love to do. So, I love to be here each and every day. Yeah, but there's a lot going on in the world of football. I already predict Arsenal as my favorite team to win the Premier League. Not because of their arrival. That doesn't mean I'm gonna sit here and don't look on the truth. The truth will always be the truth. That's just with me. Arsenal, to be honest, they are the one that pushing Man City for the last two seasons. I think Arsenal can do it this season around. Top four. I can give you my top four real quick. My my top four. I'm not gonna spoil it for your show, but top four is something that I really look into deeply. You know, let us see what Liverpool do. Let's see if Liverpool gonna make any signings before the weekend, because Liverpool is definitely what I would say. Liverpool no pull. It's hard to take on Liverpool. to be honest, because Liverpool really need a DM. They can't go into the season without a DM because I don't think that that will work for Liverpool. I know notorious staff is saying Liverpool, but Liverpool they definitely can go in the season without a DM. And Salah and Van Dijk and Trent, their contract is almost out. So, it's a tough take with Liverpool. But while I'm here, I can just give you my top four right off the bat. I think Arsenal will finish first, Man City, second, and a lot of people won't believe this, but get um if Chelsea do get Joe Felix and Osimhen through the door, I think Chelsea will finish third. To be quite honest, I think that a lot of these Chelsea players got a point to prove, and I think they can build on what they finished the season with last season, because you realize that these Chelsea players are some very talented player. Not because it's my team, I'm not really saying that because it's my team they're going to finish third, because I want them to finish third. I'm just looking at how I think that the way how it's set up, where Liverpool is a new manager. Normally, when a team do so well in preseason, they normally struggle when the season starts. To be quite honest, so I don't really take preseason for nothing, because, as I said, it's preseason. So I'm not gonna dig too deep with it. Because they win almost all their games in preseason. They beat Arsenal. They beat Manchester United in preseason. That don't really count, to be quite honest. What count is when the league start, and that's where it matter most, in my point of view, because a lot of players, you use your bench players. They do everything in preseason to try to prove to the coach that they should be in the squad. To be honest, so I don't take preseason, too serious. I just look for players to get fit and players to get find themselves, back in match condition, to get a feel of it again. So that's what preseason is about. So let us see, when the league start. Everyone can always change your opinion of the way how your team start, and the way how you see how your team start to play, and then you can always change, because I don't follow the narrative where they said, like, if you make a suggestion so early in the season, like, you cannot change your mind. But for me, Arsenal right now is the team to beat. Especially if they get a right winger to help Saka. Rafinha is for sale. If Arsenal go out there and get the likes of Rafinha, to be quite honest, it's a big upgrade. When on their backup that they got, that's a good player to give Saka rest, especially with the smaller teams. Saka can come off the bench and all of those stuff. So it's gonna be a very interesting Premier League season this season. Man City, next month, their court case will be trying. So a lot of these teams are the players say they don't follow social media, and I know they do. So a lot of this is going to be in the back of the players' mind. So a lot of players probably going to be unsettled, especially how they come out and they were talking about probably relegation. They were saying, like, I think it was Ipswich or Wigan, did get relegated because of some of these charges that Man City is facing. As always, that as they say, a man is innocent until proven guilty. So right now, Man City is definitely innocent until they prove them guilty. But I know this court case gonna take a big toll on them for sure. I definitely think that this is something that's gonna take a big toll on Manchester City players. Much as they want to play it down cool and calm, I know it's taking a big toll on Pep Guardiola. And I can tell you guys this: if Pep Guardiola stay after the end of this season that's coming, something is really happening. But I definitely think that this is his last season, because he definitely The court case gonna take a long time. It's not gonna finish overnight. And I think Pep Guardiola want to be out of there before this court case is finished because his reputation is very huge, and I think he want to get himself far away from it before all of this come to light. So it doesn't matter what they're saying. I think that if the case did already start, I think Pep Guardiola would have walked at the end of the season. But I think because this case it's gonna go on for a long time, so I think that's why he stick around. But I think that Pep Guardiola, this is his last season. Mikel Arteta will be the best manager in the league after Pep Guardiola because he got more experience than almost all the managers in the league. So I would say he is the second, most important manager in the league. But while we're on Arsenal, let me continue on Arsenal before we go to the rest of teams. I think this season will be a testing season for Manchester for Arsenal, and the reason why I said it will be a testing season for Arsenal, one, I'm soon come to the comment section, but one, right? If Mikel Arteta doesn't win a trophy this season, it's gonna be a big problem for Arsenal. And the reason why it's gonna be such a big problem for Arsenal, the reason why it's gonna be a big problem for Arsenal is because of 2 years in a row, you push the best team, almost the CF could say the best team in the world. You push them to the limit, and for him, don't do it the third season, or doesn't win at least, a cup during these times. For me, it's a failure. I definitely will look at it and say it's a big failure because Arsenal have to win something this season. Have to. They have to win the FA Cup or the League Cup. There's no if, no but, nor maybe. Arsenal definitely have to lift a trophy this season, or less. Whatever Mikel Arteta is doing there, for me, it's a failure, because as I'm saying is everyone's talking about Enzo Maresca about the experience. He have no experience, but Arteta do have the experience because he's been there for what, almost 4 seasons now, 5 seasons. So he definitely have to. He have to win a trophy this time around. He definitely have to. If he don't win a trophy, I would say all of this project that all the Arsenal fans are saying this project, I think this project is a big fail, because with everything that's going on at Manchester City, 2 times you push them to almost the last kick of the ball, in the league. So the League Cup, the FA Cup, the Champions League, which the Champions League is a big dog league, so I won't even complain too much about the Champions League. But Arsenal definitely have to win something. There's no more excuse. This season is no excuse at all, because this team is good enough to compete in the Premier League and compete at least in the FA Cup or the League Cup. I think this Arsenal team already have almost all their pieces. They're missing a striker for a fact. A striker is 100% missing. They need a backup for Saka. But overall, I heard a lot of Arsenal fans say they got the best defensive team in the Premier League, which that's true. If you check the defensive side of Arsenal, they do got a lot of defenders with quality. Their defensive line is the best in the whole entire Premier League right now. I can say that for a fact. Like Arsenal right now, the defensive line is the best in the whole entire league. There's no one can compare themselves to Arsenal. And no, they had Calafiori to it, even make it stronger. Because I watched that guy in the Euros, and that guy is a baller. He is a baller. So they definitely have to, win something this season or less. This hype and this range and everything is just a failure. Much as I'm a Chelsea fan, and I would never want to sit here and tell you guys that Arsenal going to win the Premier League or should win the Premier League. Because we always want to say London is blue, but it doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. Arsenal right now is the second best team in the league, a team that's already gelled together, been playing together for a couple of years now. These players know each other, not just from last season. All of these players they have a partnership in their defensive line. You know, I did have to take this one. Always red. It's always blue. Always blue. And that's a debate that we're all gonna have to debate from now till next year. But when you guys win the Champions League, then you guys can come in the conversation. You know, and then you guys haven't won the league for 20 years, which we haven't won it for 10 years, going almost 11 years now. So who am I to come to judge you? But overall, though, to be quite honest, if we should be fair, and look at it in the right way, these Arsenal players been together for a minute now. So the ultimate goal for Arsenal this season should be, even if you finish second in the league, which I think you're gonna finish first, but you guys should at least win something this season. This season is a season that there is no excuse. If you guys don't win this season, I think you guys should take a big look at Mikel Arteta and ask yourself if he can take you guys over the line. Because that's definitely something to really consider. You guys have to really consider it. If I don't think when I catch the Chelsea topic, I don't think no one leaving Chelsea as yet. I think their main goal is to get rid of they're trying to get rid of Gallagher first before they make any decision. Gallagher is already back in London. So far I heard that he's already back in London. They're trying to seal off the Joe Felix deal. I saw a lot of people being panicking about the Gallagher situation, but with the Gallagher situation, Atletico don't have the money, as according to how they make it seem. So it seems like Atletico have to make a sale first before they can bring Gallagher in. So I think that everything is already finished. He already done his medical. He already do his part. The only thing you have to do is just sign the papers, and Atletico sign the papers, and that's it. Everything is already there. But I think Atletico, for the financial, fair play, I think that they have to let someone through the door before they can sign. That's why Sammy transfer was a disappointed to Atletico because Chelsea pull out. But like how we on Chelsea, I see a lot of people have been saying that Chelsea is confused because Chelsea was going for Sammy Omorale, or if I pronounce his name properly, Sammy. Just say Sammy. They said they were going for him, and after he failed a medical. I don't think a medical is a problem. I think the Chelsea owners want Joe Felix last season, and Mauricio Pochettino tell them no, they doesn't want him. And I think that because he go to Barcelona, so probably the Chelsea owners weren't looking that direction. But because of Mendes is Pedro Pedro manager. So what I think what happened is I think they definitely go to Chelsea and tell them why take him. Joe Felix is on the market. So I think that's what happened, to be honest. I think that's why probably Chelsea pull away from it, because they rather have a player in Joe Felix, because Chelsea always want to sign a key mark player for many since the owners take over anyway, the new owners, they always want a marquee player. And I think they probably look at Joe Felix as that type of player. So I think that's why Atletico Madrid is kind of a little bit angry about the situation, because they want to get, Sammy off their book. Because if they get him off their book, the Gallagher deal would already complete, because of they already buy out Alvarez from Manchester City. So, and that's what, 70 something million. So you have to look at it. Atletico don't have 100 million to spend. Between Gallagher and Alvarez would have go up to 100 million. So that's why they have to let a player off their book. So that's why they really want to get Sammy off their book, so they can process Gallagher. But because of what happened, and so Atletico Madrid is kind of a little bit upset, but they still want to get rid of Joe Felix anyway. So I think that they put a price tag on him, $50 million or $55 million. I don't know if Chelsea are willing to pay that, to be quite honest, because Chelsea's running away from all those big transfer. So there's a lot, that can really take place in that situation. But Noni Madueke, though, I think if Joe Felix come in, but overall though, let me touch on Noni Madueke. I think Noni Madueke definitely gonna leave Chelsea. If it's not this season, it's gonna be next season. Because when Exaval Williams come in, and Kendrick Pye, I think that they're definitely gonna try to take some profit off him. To be honest, I do think they're gonna try to bill him and sell him for where they can make at least a little profit off him. That's what Chelsea been doing. Will it be a smart thing? Probably not. But I think that Noni Madueke, I think that they're definitely looking at him to get rid of him. Noni probably know that. But Noni got a attitude problem in my take. I don't think that Noni Madueke is ready for the big time. I think that he's more like a Sanja type of player, like will always go up in their feelings. Saliba, I saw Miss Molina put Saliba here. Saliba, definitely Saliba is gone. Seems like they're not meeting any terms with him. They definitely want to get rid of him. I don't know why. But last season he was our best defender in the last tail of the season. So pay profit again. They probably trying to steady the ship. And on the PSR side. So definitely think it's not a good idea, because I think he's better than Disasi, in my humble opinion. I think he's way better than Disasi, and that's just the truth. Disasi is not the ideal player for me. When I look at it, I wish I could say or sit here and tell you that that Disasi is good on the ball. Chelsea make a lot of mistake in the transfer window. That's something that I definitely can tell each and every one, that we definitely make some big, huge mistake. Spend so much money and still don't have two quality, center back to show. Colwell, as you said right here, Colwell was the next one I was going to. He showed a lot of promise at Brighton, but since he come back to Chelsea, I haven't seen those yet. They still look raw. I don't know what happened. It seems like he's off form, especially in preseason. I still see like he's making a lot of mistakes, but Balashili is making a lot of mistakes too. Chelsea definitely need defenders. For me, probably one solid center back, someone who can lead. I definitely, I can be wrong. After the league start, it can be something different. But for right now, my biggest concern will be Chelsea defensive, unit. I don't see where the attacking part, is a problem. Malo Gusto, for me, Malo Gusto over James. Malo Gusto is a very, very intelligent player. Reece James seems like he definitely, need to take a break. because he played what 4 games in the preseason and now he's injured. So again, we never can tell if this man gonna come back and be fit. And that's just the truth. None of us know if Reece James really gonna get back to the level or sharp enough to compete for a whole entire season, at least 20 games in a season. But Malo Gusto is a very, very good one-on-one defender. He remind me of Azpilicueta when he just come in. Was one of the best one-by-one defender in the Premier League, and that's what Malo Gusto looked to me. He's very good one-on-one. He's a very solid defender. He can read the game very well. Like I watch him, man, and the way how he carry himself on the pitch, and know how to cut out the passes, and even like the counter attack, he definitely know how to do it, and he's a really talented young man. He got a bright future. Don't be surprised if the likes of Real Madrid or someone big coming in for him one of these days. To be quite honest, he's one that I definitely think that should get like at least a little bit of raise, just like the same thing like Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer, I don't know. He signed a debt row contract right now at Chelsea. Like that's a debt row contract. That's still 33, man. That's the 33. Like that's a debt row contract. That's definitely something that it's really a debt row contract, like at least 2 years. But what Chelsea did still is smart. I don't know if it's smart for the player, but if it wasn't smart for the player, I know his family and whatever, they would at least, talk to him about it. But it's something that is financially secure, at least for the next 10, 12 years. So he's definitely good for the next 10, 12 years financially. He get a pay raise because he deserve it. He prove himself. And for all the Chelsea fans, that's one of the things that I was talking about the other day when I was saying that I think that Noni Madueke, have to prove himself this season. This season is the time that Noni Madueke have to prove himself. Like if you wanna step up, you definitely have to come out all gun blazing this season, because I know for a fact that he probably start on Sunday. So he have to put himself in contention, because I know Pedro Neto won't be starting because he just really joined up with the team. Or unless the manager, don't have any faith in Noni Madueke and definitely gonna throw Pedro in there. But I definitely think that this is a season for him to step up, because he definitely gonna be a starter for probably the first 2 games. Is what he's gonna do with those opportunities. He's gonna have to hit the ground running, because right now he got not only Modric or Sterling to compete with. He got someone with better end product than both Sterling and Modric. And Pedro Neto is a player that is nothing like Noni Madueke. He don't go to the byline and let the defender get a chance to put the ball out for a corner or something. He's definitely a very direct player. So Noni Madueke, I think, is the one that probably suffer. If they bring in Joe Felix, and if Joe Felix gonna play on the right or Pedro Neto gonna play on the left, because I know for a fact that they probably gonna bring Cole Palmer in, and inside and probably Christopher Nkunku. Some of the games you're gonna see both Christopher Nkunku and Cole Palmer play as an 8. Where they're gonna give at least Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez a break. Because I saw they bring Caicedo at the right back. I think in the big up Rich Money Maker, man. Thank you, bro. Big up Supreme, big up Miss Melina. I've been going on. I Sky Gunners. Big up Marine, big up, bro. Welcome to the show. You can hear me, bro? The notorious Stash, Miss Melina. Gunners. Marin, you here, bro?
Yeah, yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I'm hearing you now, bro.
Sorry. Oh, maybe I was on mute. I was on mute.
Okay, good, good. Yeah,
I
we're gonna we're gonna start a conversation, on Liverpool. What you think about Liverpool no pull? Scooby Dooby Doo. You know, what do you think?
anyways, let me just publicly greet you. Sorry just for like bumping in like that. Big up to you, Gavin, big up in the chat. And yeah, hope you guys are having a good one. And yeah, let's just talk football. To Liverpool. I think they had a great preseason. Um I had some Liverpool fans talking about they haven't yet purchased any players, so I think that's kind of a bit of concern coming towards Premier League level. So I think they're comfortable enough to have decent games throughout the season. So yeah, let's see. I'm not sure if I didn't watch the River Plate game. I'm not sure how much if they won or drew. They beat United as well. So yeah, I think they had pretty good, decent preseason games to kick on. So sure enough, I'm sure they'll be good for the season.
Yeah, I understand they're gonna be good for the season. I definitely think they will be good for the season. But my main concern is they definitely need a DM. So I really want to get your takes on the DM situation, and then we're gonna go to Arsenal because I already give my 2 cents on them. We want to cover all the teams, that are in the top six. Because all the big teams, making move except Liverpool and Manchester City. So I want to hear your takes on what you think about them not getting the DM. The Zubimendi deal, Zubimendi reject them.
Yeah.
And
With the Superman deal, I'm not sure what's going on with their transfer. Maybe they going through this evaluation process where they have to sell players now.
1 second, Maureen, you can talk. I'll be right. I'm gonna go out and send Jared the link. So yeah, let's continue to talk.
Right.
I'll be
Okay.
back.
No problem. So I think in a way, Liverpool have to start shipping players in order to get more players in. So though they talked about the board not trying to get any type of players in, so they have to start shipping players out. They already shipped the guy from to Brentford already. He's a center midfielder. I'm not sure his name. What's his name? It's a Brazilian. I'm sure. He went to Brentford, so that's one. They're trying to ship Luis Diaz. That's two to Barcelona. Okay, so if they can get all those things processed, I'm sure they can get a DM. But maybe they could hold on to Endo because like if they sell Endo, who they're gonna have another DM? Are they gonna use McAllister throughout the season again? Because other teams are actually strengthening. So yeah, I think for the Supermendi transfer, they have to actually sell some players to get him in. It's kind of like the FFP situation. So yeah, that's my take on Liverpool.
Yeah, now we're gonna move to the big team. The team that I think that probably going to win the league is Arsenal. What do you think Arsenal really need to compete for the Premier League title or to win the Premier League title? Because in my opinion, I think that if Arsenal does not win at least a trophy this year, I think it's a big failure for Mikel Arteta.
In terms of major trophy.
Yes, like a League Cup, a FA Cup, or they are the
Oh,
Premier League. They have to win something, or unless I think they need to get a manager that can take them across the line. because I think this team is good enough.
Okay. Um, if that's the case, then they have to make a purchase of a forward because like they already went into the market with a defensive midfielder and a defender. So I think right now they have to focus on a forward. Right now they're trying to shape who's this in Ketia. So they have to focus on bringing it into a forward. So because maybe not using Kai Havertz and also Gabriel Jesus to alternate throughout the season, try to bring in someone, you know, probably Skinner. So I heard they also into the Osimhen deal as well, but they also targeting Victor Gokris. Apparently they're also targeting one of the Juventus strikers, but yeah, I think fair about they have actually strengthened their actually midfield and also this defensive. They actually look like title contenders to me. But no, just one area that's like actually weak is at front. So if they can get a striker, I'm sure they'll be all right.
So you just think that Arsenal only need a striker? Today the big news broke that Manchester City about next month is the starting of their court case. For all those 115 charges. What you take on it, because it's coming up. It's coming to that time, and I think that it's time for us to talk about it.
Yeah, I think this is actually concerning because if that's the case, then maybe they have to investigate more about the situation. Maybe also ban them from football. I'm not. I don't know because like if you know because Arsenal actually if they're found guilty, then Arsenal deserves those kind of a trophies because they didn't come second for no reason. So yeah, if they're really found guilty, man, they have to get points deducted. It's either 30 points deducted or something, you know. And it's kind of a real concern to football because now like we never saw City like that, you know. Yes, we saw United doing all those kind of things back then, but like with City, we never expected like City going throughout, trying to do these things. And you know what? One thing that actually concerned me as well is like the VAR and the match fixing, because the VAR like was getting too corrupt and like referees giving like decisions to like favorably. They were giving decisions favorably, and especially with City games, you could see it. But not only City games, but like with some random teams. But yeah, they have to investigate more into this situation. Because if Everton is getting points deducted, why is not Man City getting points deducted? So
So you think that this is Pep Guardiola? You think this is Pep Guardiola final hurdle? You think this season? Because in my point of view, I think this is gonna take a big toll on all the players, because I know they're gonna be reading, the papers or seeing everything on social media. So I know that the players gonna be knowing everything what's going on. You think this can take a big toll on them?
I think so. Maybe I'm not sure because like it depending on like their statue as well, like Man City, because like let's just like um think in another different perspective when you look at Man City as well, because like the type of directors as well they have and all the board and all that stuff. So yeah, maybe they can get away with it because of that, no. But as well, like if Premier League, if the directors of Premier League go further into this investigation and they go on and actually spot, what's going on with Man City, then they can find something and they can be found guilty. Who knows? Because maybe they've been doing this for 4 or 5 years. And I won't say it's Pep's fault because it's not Pep's fault. But will it affect the players? I don't think so. But we'll see how the league goes on. I don't think it'll affect the players and Pep Guardiola. I think they'll actually press on into the league. So yeah.
Well. You know, you think that Man City can win the Premier League this season?
Yo, to look at it, what I saw against United, yeah, I mean, if they were starting Oscar Bob and McAtee as like their, you know, and those guys are not actually first team players, so they have a chance. But I say Arsenal has a more chance because Arsenal are strengthening. So teams are strengthening this period. So yeah, it's getting tighter for City. But this season, it's between Arsenal and City. I'm not sure about Liverpool.
Now let us talk to the big elephant in the room, man. Let us go a little bit over before we come back around to Chelsea because there's a lot going on, in the game of football. Rangers being knocked out of the Champions League today, so there's no more Rangers in the Champions League. They were out today, and that's very sad because I was definitely rooting for Rangers, because of Miss Rosie, but Rangers is out of the Champions League today. So we all know that Rangers was a big team in Europe for many, many years. So I'm hearing a feedback. It's me. Okay.
Are we? Is this the intake on Rangers?
Yes, no, Rangers from Scotland. Yeah, they
Okay.
lost.
Yeah. I haven't looked into much on Rangers, but if they lost, Champions League, then I think they should now just concentrate on like rebuilding. That's it. That's their one, thing. That's the transfer season's not done. Just rebuild and like focus on the season and maybe fair about. Yeah, let's just see. Hope for the best for them. It's just hard luck for them. Losing a Champions League. Champions League's also another experience of football. So yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to Blue Board Analysts.
Hello, Garvin. Hello, Meyer.
Sorry, I sent you the link,
Big
and
up, big up.
I thought I
No,
finished
no, it's
sending it.
okay. It's okay. No problem. I understand. I think it did not. I did not receive it, or
No, it
I
didn't.
was
It didn't
also
go
updating
through.
the.
I think I sent it, but it seems like when I click on it, it didn't click. So and then I
No,
jumped
it's
out.
okay. It's no problem. I was enjoying the show. I was listening to your great analysis, and interacting with Moss and Molina. It was interesting. They were pushing for Arsenal is red, and you were hanging on like we all Chelsea fans. We were demanding, show us the Champions League, right? Show us the Champions League. Where is the Champions League?
Uh,
Where is? We have two. We have two. And also a great point that Arsenal won 20 years ago the Premier League. We won 7 years ago in 2017 with Conte. So and UCL just 3 years ago. So hopefully we'll win a cup. I'm sure Arsenal will not. We will win a cup this season. So Arsenal, but of course in the Premier League they do have a chance. I would say. I agree. We have already predicted that they will win the league. And I think it has to do with both reasons: Arsenal improving, and mostly, I mean, nothing. I'm not taking anything away from Arsenal, but as you were discussing in Man City, a strong feeling, with all the things that are happening, it's so difficult to sustain year in and year out. And with the recent, developments, I think they will suffer, and that will give Arsenal a great opportunity to go and win the league.
Yeah, and it's just the truth. I think I think the same too. Much as we don't really like it, but definitely Miss Rosie, we're out of the Champions League. We're out today. I don't know if we're gonna get drawn to the UEFA Cup, but Rangers is out of the Champions League. I'm sorry, but It's just unfortunate, that the red card, it was a really unfortunate one. The first yellow card wasn't a yellow card. Referee should at least go take a look at it. But it's what it is. Just what it is. We were talking a little bit about Liverpool. And what's your take on Liverpool with the Zubamendi, saga that's going on? You see all the Liverpool fans being having mental breakdown. I sent you one of the video. I don't want to pull it up because I don't want them to report me, so I can put it up. But it was a mental breakdown online. I never see anything like that before. The player, the Liverpool fans online was melting down. They were talking in all different type of language. I never really expect to see such a mental breakdown. Jordan, I'm sorry for you, brother. I watch your stream and you were there like you out of words. I was sorry for all the Liverpool fans yesterday, to be honest. But I'm not really sorry because I watch Sam Musam. It's Liverpool, one of Liverpool biggest account. He was destroying Chelsea earlier during the day. Say Chelsea is the biggest disgrace of a club. And Chelsea won't go nowhere, and he can't wait for Chelsea to fail and get relegated. He was going deep in, and to see him have that mental breakdown on social media less than 24 hours, like about 5 hours or 4 hours after that, it give me a big smile on my face to see that every season that they go for a player and they always get rejected. Caicedo reject them, Lavia reject them. So I know why you hate Chelsea, and Gerrard slip, so I will see all why Liverpool fans really hate Chelsea team and fans because of that Gerrard slip stopped them from winning the title, and not only that, we take a few players off them that they definitely said they were gonna get. So I see where all the eights is coming from when it comes on to Liverpool and Chelsea, but it was a big smile on my face to see him have that mental breakdown after the way how we go in on Chelsea. Put a big smile on my face all night last night. That Jerry, I was smiling.
I have a strong script. For Notorious Stash is in the chat. She's listening, right?
Oh yeah.
So I'll be a Liverpool advocate. To balance for the Liverpool fans, for Jordan, for what you're saying is great. Of course, we are enjoying it as rivals, but as an analyst, and we always have to, and both of us, like to, acknowledge the accolades. Liverpool, up until now, the most successful club in England. 19 league titles, 6 Champions League titles. So Notorious Stash, I'm sure that I have booked the party. So yes, so we cannot take that away from Liverpool. I had to mention that 19 league titles, 6 Champions League. Yes, you can say the pull recently is not there. There's so many reasons. It will be difficult to go into that. Of course, it has to do with the owners and them spending the money also. Not necessarily that Liverpool is not the pull, but now we have to admire Klopp. Although, like how he competed with Guardiola without the support. Last year, although we got Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez, and he got Endo, but he's still Liverpool still finished in the UCL. We finished 6th. So of course, I'm just saying that we can enjoy, and of course we are Chelsea fans, but we have to give the credit and acknowledge the greatness of Liverpool. As I said, the history is incredible with Manchester United, the 2 most successful clubs, and Liverpool is a bigger club than Manchester United, in my opinion, as far as achievements are concerned. Manchester United has 3 UCL, Liverpool's 6 UCL. So as far as pull is concerned, it's a tricky one. Yes, we can say that Chelsea, Manchester United, Arsenal are more appealing club right now to the players. And in the last 20 years, of course, Chelsea is the most successful club in the world, I would say. And that's what we want. That's what we want that to continue. And hopefully, Gavan, when we are retiring, at that time we can say that we had the most league titles and the most UCL, and that's the aim, Gavan.
Well, that's true. That's true. Marin, let me go right into it with you. What do you think about what Manchester United is doing over there? You know, I saw them bringing two good signings today. A lot of people will say a lot of stuff about Dilic. He will be a good backup, even if he's not a starter. He will be a definitely good backup. I watched this young man play. Especially under this manager, he was one of the best defender in the world. Probably this manager can get the best back from him. Seems like when he leave Ajax, he made the move, too soon, a little bit too soon. And, that can culture shock can mess a player up. So Manchester United make some good signings today. So what your thoughts on Manchester United?
Yeah, they made some good signings with rotation. I think also for squad depth that they made two center backs, two signings from center backs, Marcus Delete and Marazawi. So I think those two, because Marazawi plays full back, attacking full back, and Marcus Delete plays center back. So I think that's kind of a squad rotation. And because they were lacking a left back, so maybe they fixed that as well. They are still looking for another center back. Um, bringing Jared Brightwaite from Everton, but that's just a link. You don't know how transfer market goes. But yeah, but in terms of like the recruitment, I think they actually did a good job bringing in some good players. But yeah, Euro is also there. I think they realized that he's injury prone, so I think they'll assess him a bit more. In terms of now selling some of the players, I think they're also struggling to do that as well. Sancho is also trying to get his books out. They're trying to sell him to PSG. So yeah, and Man United, yeah, I think they actually had a decent window transfer in terms of like the players that they brought in. They actually had a good one. So yeah, fair enough. But when with the shipping as well, they are looking to ship some players out and get some profit from it. But yeah, we'll just see how the season goes with United.
Yeah, before I come to you, Jerry, Miss Rosa says something right here that's really get my attention, and that's just the fact. If we go and win the what do you call that league again that we're qualified for, the not the UEFA Cup, the
Conference League.
If Chelsea
Conference
win the
League.
Conference League, Chelsea will be the only team on the planet to win every European major tournament. So this would be historical for Chelsea, even though we're not in the Champions League. But this will seal the Chelsea across the world, worldwide, that the only team to ever won every European tournament that they bring forth. So it's a good look, if we can take it, seriously, put the best team out there when it gets to the final rounds, the danger rounds where we can try to go ahead and win it. That would be historical. Much as every team want to banter Chelsea right now, it would be very, very historical if we can definitely get it across the line. That would be definitely good for us. But today I saw a jersey. I saw Rafinha. Rafinha being seems like he up for a sale again. Wouldn't you think that he would be a good fit for Arsenal? If Arsenal get him, what you think he will bring for Arsenal? I'm not saying they're going for him, but I think that he should be a player that they go for to at least help Saka on the right wing. Because he's better than what most of what they got there anyway, in my humble opinion. And then what you think about Manchester United signings and
I
what
think
is
Manchester United are also linked with Rafinha the last time I checked. So
yes.
both the
Yeah.
clubs. Yeah, I think it will be a great signing, and of course you can tell more about because the knowledge of Brazilian players. I'm sure that you have in-depth knowledge. So I would say not the ideal signing in terms of the elite level signing at this moment, but could it will it's a good signing in any way. Like Arsenal, if Arsenal has to win the league, they if they want to fill any void, they should go for absolutely best, like an Olise, on the right side. So as far as Manchester United goes, I think they have the best, sorry, second best transfer in the second best transfer window. And guess, Garvin, who has the best, in my opinion?
I would say West Ham United.
Chelsea.
Now,
Chelsea.
if
Chelsea has
Chelsea
the
get
best
Chelsea's
transfer.
the
I was
best.
honestly thinking today. Yeah, I think Chelsea with Neto, and Agu, KD Edge, Dawson, all these signings. If you see the overall impact, and if Victor Osimhen can come in or any other player, I think Chelsea. I think we are. I believe we are. Underestimating the impact of these signings. The signings have been tremendous that Chelsea has done. Gowan must be surprised what happened to Jerry, right? This
that's why I said West Ham, because I definitely really want to hear what you got to say. Because I definitely know that West Ham makes some good signings. About 7 or 8 signings, but I definitely want to hear what you were gonna say, because I want to know if it was really Chelsea, because that one take me by surprise. So I was trying to boost you up a little bit, to see. Yeah, but it's a very good window. I think Neto is a big upgrade on our boy, Nodi Madueke. I think Nodi Madueke got an attitude. I don't know. I think Mariska see it. I think Nodi Madueke gonna leave next, if it's not this season, probably next season, because they're gonna make way for Esteval Williams. I think they're definitely gonna make way for him for next summer. So I know for a fact that they're gonna move him on one way or another, where they can make profit off him. So I think they're gonna build him up, and he's gonna go on, because, as I said, the attitude. I heard a lot of big after I said it. I don't know if they've been watching my stream or what, but I'm the first one to come out and start to talk about the attitude, and all day today. That's one of the biggest thing I heard. How almost everyone was saying about Nadi Madueke attitude. So it seems like they're watching my stream. With same thing with Modric. I heard a lot of people saying he's not ready, and I definitely know deep down inside that Chelsea can do better, than those wingers that we got. Because since I come back from that Real Madrid game, me, I've been crying for wingers. I've been crying for wingers, that we definitely need better wingers. And the club started to deliver early. So that's something that I'm really, really, proud of, that they try to fix some of the issues that the fans we can see all season long. You know, but Marin, what do you think about Aston Villa? The business that they've been doing, they've been showing under the radar, but Aston Villa have done some very, very good transfer, this season. So what you guys think about Aston Villa? Start with Marin first.
Yeah, they did got in some few decent backups. I think they also got in Barkley, they got in Madsen, they got in few players. I think they're trying to also get some players between, just to balance for the Champions League as well. They did get a little good players, but just for the fact that they also lost some good players too. They lost Douglas Luiz, they lost Diaby as well. So maybe they also trying to figure out how to balance that situation, because normally at times you cannot replace a good player, because one good player goes out, another good player, and one potential player comes in, so you will never replace that type of performance. But yeah, they did actually have a good transfer season. But yeah, just for them to balance their squad for Champions League football, I think they're trying to maintain that Champions League football and maybe go a bit further. But yeah, we'll just see how they do this season. Maybe finish above us, I doubt. Just like looking at the squad itself, like I think we're just much stronger than their squad. But yeah, we just have to see how it goes.
All right, Jerry. I'm not gonna give you the same one.
Yeah, I know.
For it to
You
flow.
want to make it difficult, right? A little bit
Yeah.
difficult.
Newcastle have linked with Mark Gay. Our academy graduate. But very very good defender. I don't know why we didn't try to get him back because I think we got a buy on clause and a sell on clause where we could have buy him back for a certain amount. I don't know if that already passed by, but I know that if they sell him, I think Chelsea do get a little thing out of it because that's why they're trying to hold out for a 65, I think, or $70 million. But if Chelsea go in from him for him, I think we could have get him cheaper. He's proven that he's a better defender than Baliashile, in my humble opinion. He have hold his own since he got his big breakthrough in the Premier League. Very good defender. We saw what he done in the Euros. So what you takes on that move, because their chairman come out and say, if they meet his asking price, when the player willing to go, then he can go. But if not, he's staying put. So give me your takes and thoughts on it.
Yeah, I haven't checked. So is it like done? Is it
No,
in
no, it's still they only offer 50, but they're looking for 65 to 70
They
million.
offered 55. Then Palace rejected it. Then I think they're offering another one, but they offered 55. I think they made a second bid now.
Oh,
Yeah, thank you. No, it will be great. I think excellent player, I would say. As you said, I'm also surprised, that why no one is talking, really considering, So if that happens, I think it will be amazing for Newcastle, of course. Uh, so as you said, in the Euros and in the under 21s, the performance has been remarkable. But that's the irony, like there are so many potential players with potential, but they don't get the opportunity, right? And it's not easy at the same time. And if you want to involve them in the first 11 and in the regular team, then sometimes it's a risk, given that how many players you have, right? So I think it will be a great signing, as you said. It didn't happen, but let's see. But I think Newcastle has a great chance because they are not in Europe this season. Just like we were, not involved in Europe, Newcastle will have a lot of time to recover. Pochettino was not able to capitalize, unfortunately, I would say. So let's see what Newcastle will do because as we were talking about Aston Villa, I think Aston Villa will suffer in the Premier League. I don't see Aston Villa finishing in the top six. Top four is a far cry. I think they will finish probably eighth. Aston Villa, I don't see Aston Villa performing well at all this season because of their involvement in UCL, and it won't be easy for them to sustain. So as far as Newcastle goes, they have a great chance to capitalize, especially on the league. And I think they are also linked with because I've been listening to some of these streams. Noni Medweke is also the Newcastle fans and the journalists are talking a lot about Noni Medweke. So there seems to be an interest in him. If there's anything, so far we see an interest by Newcastle United, and it will really help Newcastle. But I think we should keep him. Yes, I completely agree with you, Garvin, about the temperament and lack of, his desire, the lack of desire to integrate or his cohesion, especially off the ball and linking, tracking back and recovering the ball, which is a vital part of a winger. And he did that at the later half of last season. But again, we see this struggle. But I still believe that Noni Midweke has a huge potential. This guy has some some real talent out there.
I'm not gonna say he don't got potential. I do believe big up coach, big up coach. You know all the time. You know okay, when you come off vacation. Yeah, but I think Nani Madueke have a lot of potential. I'm not saying he don't got a lot of potential. I'm just saying that you know his end product is really poor. You know he need to do more work on his end product. And for a club like Chelsea, you know we definitely need people with end product, people that can change game. You know, make a difference. You know, none of make have his moments here and there, but we need someone consistent. And that's my biggest problem with Nani Madueke. You know, taking on a man, beat a man, but what you do with the ball at the end of it. So that's my biggest concern with Nani Madueke. You know, we definitely need someone like Pedro Neto, who, if you check his assist rate, you know, are the man before the assist. You know, you can see that he's a very creative player. You know, the goal scoring part is not that high, but you can look that he's gonna always assist his teammate, and that's something that we definitely need. You know, so if he can create 15 assists for the season, Cole Palmer with another 15, you know, Nicholas Jackson with 10, you know, Christopher Nkuku with at least another 15 or 12, you know, and whosoever, Joe Felix, if he come in with probably a 10 assists, with a probably 5 or 6 goals, you know, and the list goes on. Like that show you that's top four contented right there, and that's what I'm looking for. You know, I'm looking for players to make the assists or score goals, and for me, that's what we've been lacking. You know, we're depending only on Cole Palmer. Like Cole Palmer gonna need someone to help him on that pitch so we can even score more goal. Imagine if you got more creator on the pitch. Cole Palmer won't have to be the man that's doing all the creative. He can be looking to go on the end of one of those chances that someone's going to create. So you can look at Cole Palmer probably next season with a 30 goal season. You know, Nicholas Jackson probably a 25 or a 30 goal season. So that will show you that we're moving in the right direction. We're growing, you know, going in the right places. And that's the only thing you can ask for. But with Nani Madueke, he's predictable, you know, because the only thing you're going to know, he's going to always take the man on. You know, so all you got to do as a defender is just fake him like you're gonna go and then back off. He bring the ball to you. You know, that's something that they teach us when we were a kid. You know, to defend. So a lot of things can really occur. You know, better in my opinion with Nani Madueke. But overall, you know,
Big up,
he's
Jordan.
a good player. Welcome, Jordan.
Welcome,
So
Jordan.
Big up, big up.
So
I
I
was
have
in.
a
Thank you.
question for all of you, Jordan, Meyer, and Govan. If you guys like to entertain, I was thinking, with coffee, for 45 minutes and 38 seconds, I think Chelsea squad is the third best squad in the league, in
I
my
was
opinion.
I already
City
said we're gonna
one,
finish
I mean,
third.
Arsenal two, and Chelsea our squad is better than United, Liverpool, Newcastle, Aston Villa, Tottenham. So Meyer, you can start, and of course Govan and Jordan, please. Would you guys agree or disagree? Please go ahead.
Yeah, go
Um,
driver.
oh, Jordan, you can go first, bro.
Oh, I will let Garban go, man. See,
Okay, Jordan,
it is
you,
challenge.
anyone can start is okay.
Now, bro, welcome to the channel, bro. On this channel, bro, it's not my channel, it's we. Because we is stronger than me, you know what I mean? So we all
You,
together.
you
So
know the inclusive group. That's why we have the inclusive. Jordan, you can start. I think you will definitely disagree. I'm saying Chelsea squad is the third best in the league after City and Arsenal. What do you have to say on that, sir?
Yeah, Chelsea. Yeah. You guys are a good. It's a great club, man. I mean, yeah. But seeing you guys need to see improvements. Indeed, I really hope you guys said Pedro Neto. So yeah, and yeah. I hope you guys do well on Sunday. against City, against Pep Guardiola. Well, it is last
Thank you.
season, so
We are very
he
confident.
needs to.
Every time Chelsea and Chelsea fans go, the real Chelsea fans, I would say, go in the game, we are not scared at all. We are lions. We are never scared. That's another thing after the game, like, once we realize what happened. So sometime just the last 2 seasons. So, but we are never scared. At least Garman, Meyer, Tobejo, uh, Ty, Coachella, we are not scared at all. We are ready to take it. West London, the biggest club not only in London, in the world, we are ready to take over. We are ready to take over the world. We only believe in the best. We fight for the best. We strive for the best. We are ready to defeat City on Sunday. I, as a fan, challenge Manchester City to come at the bridge and show what they got. We are ready. I'm ready. The fans are ready. Gavan, what do you think? Chelsea third best on the paper if you see the whole squad.
For my taking from day one, you know me, I'm the one that said trust the process this season. I think that we these players that we got, they're very talented. I think that reason why we didn't progress last season was mainly because of Cole Palmer didn't have a preseason with us. Caicedo didn't have a preseason, and not only didn't have a preseason, the manager, after we get few injury, didn't trust some of the players. So he kind of set the team up and the team regressed, from what we were doing in preseason. So for me, I think that if, he was brave enough and do what he do in the last 5 games, I think that we would have get more result. I think we would have finished in the top 4 last season. But this group of players already know how to play together. We do got few little indiscipline in the team, where players been fighting for penalties and stuff. But now they make it clear, like every player's got their role, every players know what, they're supposed to do. So I'm not looking to see the same problem in next season. I saw the players have unity. I saw with Enzo Fernandez, how they rally around him because he make a big mistake, and they realize that it's a mistake. It wasn't something intentional, and they forgive him. The players, all of the French players and everyone rally around him. I can see a core building in these players. We still need 2 more players to seal the deal. We need a left winger and we need a striker, an alternate striker. Wish we have Nicholas Jackson can play on the left. So for me, I don't even worry about the left. I worry more likely need an alternate striker. But to be quite honest, like this Chelsea team is the third best team in the league. I can say it loud and clear. I think we got the third best team in the league. All we need to do right now is just to continue to build on what we got, and we can finish third.
Meyer?
Yeah, I have to agree with you, Jay Z. In terms of like squad depth, like we actually improved because you spoke about the left wing and the right wing, Gavin. We actually improved on that, Pedro Neto, so he can play left wing and right wing. So and we already have Felix, so we actually improved much from like our attack. Midfield, I won't say that much because I think we already established that we bought Lavia, bought Caicedo, bought Enzo. We just need a center back, a proper center back. And if we get the Osimhen deal, I think our squad will be like maybe top 1 or top 2 best like transfers. If the Osimhen deal is done, I think this transfer was decent because like compared to like other football clubs, like the way they were signing compared to us, I think we actually had a good, decent
If
transfer
Osimhen
market. Yeah.
comes, I think next year we can challenge for the league.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
guys.
Because
Yeah,
that's
get
when like we strengthen our back because now we already have a striker. So we have to compete.
Let me make an announcement real quick. I got 25 of you guys watching. Thank you each and everyone that's watching. Tune in this Saturday for the Premier League grand opening. Where I'm gonna have a big giveaway. I can't tell you guys what it is, but probably to give away this weekend. So tune in this Saturday. Make sure you hit the like button, you subscribe, you join us on YouTube. If you're on, go ahead.
Yeah, we are playing early. We are playing early at 6:30. So
No, I will be up, man. I will be up. My stream is after all the games. After all the games. So I hope you guys been watching the games. Because I'm gonna do a giveaway. This Saturday. So I want 100 person to be on live. And at least and hit all the likes button. Miss Rosie, tune in early this Saturday because we're definitely gonna show some. Me and Jersey gonna be showing some question. In the show we're gonna be saying stuff, so you guys just have to listen. And participate because guess what? We're gonna probably be asking question of what we talk about during the show. So tune in. We're gonna have something special. Go ahead, Jerry.
Yeah, that's a great idea, government plan, throughout the summer, and it's just the start, of a lot of interesting things in the future. So the excitement of the season is there to lucky winners. So please attend the show, as Gavin said. To win the show, of course, you have to be in the show. You have to and enjoy the questions and enjoy the beautiful GFC Govan Saturday, the Premier League inaugural show, the dance, the first dance of 2024, the first dance. We are coming for you, City. I can feel it. Jordan with the Chelsea fans here buzzing with energy, the power of Maresca magic, my name. I criticize Maresca, but the owners have given him a very strong squad. Jordan, how are you feeling when we have already occupied the third spot? Where will Liverpool be next season, sir? Where will Liverpool be?
Well, it's gonna be really tough on Sunday for you lads because remembering I think that Kevin De Bruyne should have gone because I was happy, and then I am not. City, I cannot stand them. Haaland, he's a robot. Yeah, he make out of a robot. Cartoon something. I don't know what he make out of. Yeah, and Alvarez, no, Atletico Madrid. I wish him all the best in Spain. But yeah, Chelsea now. Well, you guys have a great. I think you guys can do it, man. Go do it.
Hold on, 1 second. Jerry, what time is 2:30 UK time? So,
the game
2:30. No, 2:30 my time. Saturday. What time that would be? Say 3 o'clock my time. What time that would be in UK?
3 p.m. your time. 3 p.m. right?
Yes, my time.
8 p.m. UK time.
Okay, so because someone was asking what time UK time, so it'll be
8 p.m.
UK time.
That is Jack Garvan. He's a Liverpool fan. So
that would be Jordan. That would be 2 p.m. your time, right?
Yeah, that's 2 p.m. Yeah, that's 2 p.m. That's 2 p.m. my time.
And if you guys want to join the Premier League panel, just check Blue Board Analyst on X, and he can add you guys to the panel group, But on the panel though, we don't say any bad words, We try to keep it clean for people who want their family. So therefore, if you want to join the panel, we don't use cuss words on the panel. So definitely, we try to make it clean for each and every person can sit and watch. So if you're willing to abide by those rules, that's the only rules we abide by. We don't do cuss words on the panel. We have everyone have their own opinion. So if someone don't agree with your opinion, we try our best not to challenge you too much. We just let you say whatever you want to say because as long as you're saying something in line, so the audience watching with their kids don't have to be turn it off or skip. So, if you guys want to join the as I said, the panel group, just follow Jerry. Tell them where you can find it or drop it in the comment section.
Okay, I'll drop the Twitter handle.
Yes.
So all the, as Gavin said, all the rival fans, opposition fans, Chelsea fans, they are welcome. It's the first show, first dance, So the excitement, the enthusiasm will be there. Everyone is welcome. As I was, teasing Jordan, we can always have this rivalry in a good way. As I said, Jordan, what will you do? We already third, but very respectful. It's a family show, and of course we have to talk as we are talking with our family members and close friends. Family show, very respectful, and of course we are rivals, so the rivalry is there. So we can all attend. As Gavin said, it's a festive. It's look like a festival, a carnival. Gavin, it already feels like a carnival. So I'll drop the link. So let's have a huge show. Please, let's get together and express yourself. Arsenal fans can say we will win the league. Sure, you're most welcome to say that. Even we agree, we agree that you are favorites. And no
Yeah,
excuse now, Arsenal. No excuse this season. This season you have to win. No more excuse.
yeah, yeah. Because you guys are rivals, Jerry and Garvan and your lads, Chelsea fans. Yeah, I think if Arsenal win, I think all Arsenal fans will be going to say, "Oh yeah, going for parade." Last season they were looking for parade. It didn't happen. I hope this time they have a parade. Pep Guardiola, I'm happy he's leaving. So yeah, if Arsenal win, it's Arsenal win. Well,
All right,
Arsenal.
man. Chelsea and Manchester City on my birthday. LOL. My brother support Chelsea. Happy birthday, bro. Hope you tune in on Sunday. I hope you'll be one of the lucky winner. That would be a good thing if you win something on your birthday. So happy birthday, bro, when it come. But hope you tune in on Saturday. So you can get a early birthday present.
I heard the birthday gift.
All right, Marin, you still there? We're gonna move the topic to Tottenham. Tottenham Hotspur. You know,
Yes.
Marin, you want to go first? They signed Solanke. That was one of my main target. Give
So
me a
Lanky.
Yeah,
takes on it.
yeah, they signed Dominic Solanke for 65 mil. I think around about that. Yeah, Tottenham. Yeah, you will talk about Tottenham. Tottenham will always be Tottenham, but I think this season they recruited a striker. Maybe they wanted a striker because they lost Kane, so Dominic Solanke was like their option. But they tried to go for Ivan Toney, so that didn't work. But I think Dominic Solanke they went for him. So yeah, decent signing. I just want to see more of him. Maybe he'll kick on, and and they also sold some few players. Christian Romero's I think was linked to Real Madrid, and who's this?
Um, and also,
Emerson went to AC Milan. Yeah, yeah.
and also the Danish player as well. He's left
Oh,
from
the Danish
Marseille.
player left too.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So some players are also leaving, bro. So it's also kind of concerning for them. But as well as it is, I think they'll finish top 4, top 5. Maybe they'll have that range. But yeah,
Yeah, I
with
agree.
Tottenham will
Tottenham
always
will
be
have a
Tottenham.
great opportunity this season. That's why the dance is so important. With, in my opinion, Arsenal City one or two, maybe Arsenal one City two, or City one Arsenal two, and then three, four, five, six is open. We are sure we will finish in the top four, but then Manchester United, Liverpool,
Well,
Tottenham,
they're going to happen, Jerry. They have to
amazing,
be.
fight. I think Newcastle might also be there, but Aston Villa, I just have a feeling will struggle for so much competition, for top four. For the third and fourth spot, four to six teams will be fighting. But we have the third spot, Jordan. We have
Yeah.
occupied the third. So for
Yeah.
Liverpool, it's only, if you have to
Yeah.
qualify for UCL, only the fourth spot is left. Jordan, you
Yeah.
must take the fourth spot then.
Yeah.
So So Meyer, have you followed? I came back from work late. Have you? Is there any update on Joe Felix? What's the situation?
On John Felix, well, we first, I think they signed the agreement. It's just his personal agreement, first of all. Well, they offered 30 million first, 32 point million. Then later on, the add-ons will be another 30. So combination will be 62 for everything. But they are just agreeing on personal terms. And yeah, I think they're just finalizing that. I'm sure they will announce it maybe prior to tomorrow, or if not tomorrow, just give them some time. Maybe they'll announce him. But yeah, I'm actually excited for it because no, a lot of people are not. I am. It's a good bargain, you know. Coming from Atletico Madrid, they spent almost how much, guys? 100 and what for Felix, and he never offered so much for Madrid. So we are coming up here, we offering them, a minimum budget of like, they're losing a lot of money for him. So it's kind of a bargain for us. So yeah.
Galvin, this is the most important topic. Like the fans, they are waiting for your take. I know you have a lot to say. I was asking you backstage. I even called you at midnight, but you said, no, Jerry, you have to wait for the show. So, Galvin, I'm dying, and the fans are dying to know your take. And no, you have a lot to say on Joe Felix and all this situation, with Conor Gallagher, related to Gallagher and all of that. So, Galvin, what's in your head?
I think that I think that with Joe Felix and with Gallagher deal, I know that a lot of big accounts is saying that why Chelsea didn't go for him. Chelsea's panicking, but I don't think this is panic. Chelsea want to get Joe Felix from last season, but because of our ex, saying that he don't want him, so the owner is trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. So now because Jose, what's it? I can't. What's it? What is his agent name?
Mendes.
Mendes, yeah, because Mendes was in London and he's the same agent of Pedro. So I think that the reason why Chelsea turned down that deal for Sammy, is because of Mendes probably said to the Chelsea board, Joe Felix is available, and right away Chelsea do whatever they can and say whatever they can to pull out of that Sammy deal, because I think that Chelsea rather get Joe Felix. These owners for Chelsea always want a superstar player. Joe Felix is a superstar player, whether we like it or not. He is a worldwide figure of a player. So these owners always want to sign a megastar. And I definitely think that this is a good signing for Chelsea. And the reason why I said it's a good signing for Chelsea, all these managers that Joe Felix went to, I think that he went to the wrong manager as a young player. I think that he definitely should have went to Barcelona when he left Benfica at the time. He should have went to a team that played attractive football, and then you would have Joe Felix gradually grow into the big European teams. But I think that when he went to Atletico Madrid, that was a disaster because of Simeone's style of play didn't match Joe Felix. And after being there for so many years, it can draw the energy out of a player. So if this player get a good home, where he can definitely find his feet again, build his confidence, it's something that can go to the next level. I definitely I know you guys probably think I'm crazy since I make this big bold comment on Thai channel that Chelsea should go for Joe Felix, and less than an hour after I said it, I didn't see any report or nothing. Here comes Joe Felix. This is a move that Chelsea need, because we need someone from the left side. We definitely need someone from the left side. So we definitely thank you, Miss Rosie. I appreciate it, Miss Rosie. Keep them in check for me. Thank you. Yeah, so we definitely know that we definitely can grow with this player. if we get this player, I definitely think that Chelsea finishing top three is a certainty. I know that for a fact. Because a lot of people write this player off, and I think this player still have what it takes to be a world class player.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, Joao Felix.
So Jordan, what do you think? Like, like Liverpool transfer window, Chelsea
Uh,
transfer window. My brother, every day you're waiting for the last 2.5 months. We love you, but I'm sorry, we cannot help. We cannot help. Nothing in Liverpool, right? So you see all the. How does it feel? How does it
I,
feel as a rival fan when you're hearing the Chelsea analysts talking about infinite signings? How does it
yeah,
feel, my brother?
yeah. Supporting a club from the red side, of Merseyside. Yeah, yeah, we are rival. But yeah, Joao Felix, a fantastic player. So yes, indeed. I remember when he came to the Premier League with at Chelsea. Then he went back again to Barcelona. Was doing there. I think Barcelona was going to buy him, but they didn't. He went back to Atletico Madrid to play Antoine Griezmann. But coming back to the Premier League, will he do very well? Because he impressed me a lot in Euros with Portugal. But yeah, if you guys get him, he has to be the Joao Felix he wants to be, and he has to be himself. He's a fantastic player. If he come back, I want to see what he will do for your lads. He used to play for your guys though, Jerry, and then he left and went back to La Liga, but
Yes.
Barcelona. But I think it was when him the Graham Potter signed him, if I remembered, before everything was at Chelsea happening, before the Mudryk saga came around. So yeah, Felix, if he come at the Premier League, I think if he come to the Premier League, I think Sterling will leave Chelsea.
Yeah, if we can find the solution, if someone is willing to pay his salary, then yeah, I think that will make sense for Sterling to leave if Felix is coming. So where do you think Jordan, in opinion, number 10 is his best position, but I think he will be utilized on the left, in my opinion,
I think he's a I think
or a
he's a left
false
winger.
number 9 at times. I don't know. What do
Yeah,
you think, Jordan?
I think he's a left winger. I think he's a left winger. Cause I normally see him play at left wing for Atletico Madrid and Barcelona
There's,
when he was on loan at Barca.
there's a
So
comment for you, Jordan. I don't know if you want to answer it.
these guys
Sure.
know everything about
Can you
me,
put
dog.
on the screen?
These guys know everything about my country. I don't know why. And it's like they
Oh,
give
okay.
to Jamaica, man.
So
These guys know
Jordan,
everything.
Jordan, you're representing Liverpool over here. You're representing Liverpool.
Yes, guys. I'm not the only. I'm the little Jamaican over here, yeah. The rest over here are the big Jamaicans.
You said we'll never walk alone, but it's the Chelsea fans over here who are keeping you, and we are together with you. You'll never walk alone, right? So,
Yeah.
no, thank you, brother, for tuning in. It means a lot to the community. So I think Liverpool will still has a great chance. Again, they have to see, or we all have to see how they will do under the new coach. And still, 17 days left for the transfer window to finish. Don't worry, I'm sure you will come up
Oh,
with some interesting signings.
it's just not my day, man. It's not my moment.
So let me
So
ask you
you're
something,
saying
Jordan.
we
Where
sit
you guys
in,
think Liverpool? Where you think Liverpool will finish? That's an honest question.
that's gonna be really tricky right there. So no, that issue here, it's getting tough for us because
You even give
since
Miss Rose,
I
you even
remember
make
this.
Miss Rose is
So,
laughing and crying, bro.
um,
Jordan, look. We you asked Garvan Meyer. We said third. It's on top of our head with every lunch, every kiss, every walk. We know where Chelsea will finish, bro. You're thinking. You're still thinking, bro. Come, it should be on. It when Garvin asks where will Liverpool finish, you should say we'll win the league or we'll finish fourth, sixth, third. What? Why are you thinking? We know.
yeah,
We know. Come on, bro. Tell us where will you finish?
no, I don't really want to. I know I say it's this weekend is the Premier League, but I'm not really. focusing on the title. I'm just gonna leave that to the Arsenal fans them in the chat and the City fans. Let them one of them run away with the league. But for me, I want to see the what will Slot will do the tactics. I really rate his tactics a lot. So he's really
Bro, the confidence looks down. It doesn't. Don't you
but,
don't look confident, bro.
probably no probably when we went down to Ipswich this week. I think I'll be ready. I just cannot wait for the game on Saturday. Just cannot wait. So yeah, looking forward to the week to the first game of the season. So yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna back Slot a lot. Jerry indeed. He's a Dutch. 'Cause I don't understand Dutch. Anybody in the comment section can speak Dutch, cause I don't speak Dutch. But please help me in the comment section, cause I want to understand his Dutch language. But yeah, if we finish either fourth, I'll take Champions League. So yeah, fourth. I'll take fourth. The league can go either to the Emirates or to the Etihad, anywhere it goes. But I'm focusing on top four, on getting fourth before we call the terrorists. Probably other season we will probably see what. We never make we don't make any signings, so it's the same old Liverpool, new old players, new faces, and Slot. Welcome to the Reds. First time coaching us. Yeah, fourth. I'll take fourth. I'll take fourth. If Chelsea beat we, no problem. We'll take it. But yeah. So, what I'm ready for.
Let us take a minute. Let us take a minute to celebrate this moment with Miss Melina. It's right there on the screen. She passed it, so passed her test. So want to say congratulations. And
Hey, congrats to her, man.
Oh,
Congrats to
big
me.
up, congrats, big up, more life, hey.
Congratulations, Miss Molina. It's the sign. It's the sign that something is going to happen at Arsenal. It's the
yeah,
sign.
So, no.
yeah.
Jerry, Rocco, Mel passed the test. Arsenal now. Arsenal, Saka, the rest of you lads, go in the league. When we win the Emirates Cup, go in the league. Make them happy.
The Premier League is coming. The Premier League is coming, but next year Chelsea is going to win the Champions League for the
Oh
third
my
time. Arsenal.
God, Jerry. I'm not next year. Oh my days, so early, bro. Oh my gosh.
It's not early. Write it down. 25, 26 UCL winners, Chelsea. 100%. There's no doubt about that.
So who on this panel agree that Arsenal gonna win the league?
Yeah, I agree. I
Oh,
agree too.
Miss Melina, you see, you got a full house right here. You got a full house.
I
There's four
agree.
people on this panel, and all four people think that you're gonna win the league, and you pass your test today. Believe in it will happen. Don't doubt your team this season. You know,
Massive. Massive.
Bro, say it again, bro. Massive.
Massive.
Gents.
you know. So what you guys take on the Premier League? Overall, like, what you guys expect gonna happen in the Premier League
Well,
this
I'm
season?
happy. I'm happy that Omari Hutchins is in the Premier League. I'm facing him for the first time. I want to see what he's capable of come this weekend. I know he's a great player. Know where the goal is, but we need to always have a chance of stopping him. But I'm looking forward to see him make his Premier League debut with Ipswich against us. So I'm looking forward to face him on Saturday.
All I can say to Arsenal, though, I got one thing for Arsenal, though. If you guys don't win it this season coming, remember, after this will be your last chance because Chelsea's right there knocking on the door. So the door is knocking. The only thing we have to do is open it and step in. So you have to do it this season.
Who's there? Who's
The
there?
next
Yeah.
5 to 15 years. I mean, maybe of course not this season. I don't expect. May not be next season, but then from the third year till maybe the infinity, it's Chelsea. Maybe we'll win 8 out of 10 leagues of every 10 years. Honestly speaking, that's why I'm here. That's why Gavan is here. We are doing these shows for a reason. We know the future. Chelsea is here. And I was thinking, man, these owners are doing amazing. As much as we have suffered in the last 2 seasons, as much as it looks all clumsy, all over the place, but we have something. When I was, as I said, for 45 minutes and 38 seconds having 3 coffees, I literally looked at the whole squad and I was like, man, if I have to be sincere, we have a great squad. We have a great squad. Enzo Maresca has a great chance. As much as I still believe he's not the best manager out there, we should have gone for other managers. I'll still say that, but I'm changing this mind. Of that, Enzo Maresca may not succeed. I think he has the tools now to succeed, and I hope, and I really hope that he is the manager who would
So,
succeed, because we don't want, after another season to change, that we change another manager. So, Miss Molina, I completely agree with Garvin that this is the season. And also, like, it's so important for Arsenal, one another thing, like, seriously, if they don't win this season, Garvin, you have played at the highest level, then the motivation also, it takes a huge toll, right, Garvin? A huge toll that next season for 38 games you have to compete when Manchester United, Chelsea will be right up there with maybe City or maybe Liverpool as well. Sorry, Jordan, Liverpool, why not? So right now Arsenal are in a great shape when most of the teams like a Liverpool, United, Chelsea are rebuilding. So they must capitalize on this. And with City expected to not be, that great. So of course Arsenal will have a chance again in the future, or that's there. But the point is that this is the golden opportunity when Chelsea, Liverpool, United, Newcastle are way behind. We are not really in the pecking order. So it's Chelsea. Oh, sorry, it's Arsenal. I'm saying Chelsea. Maybe I'm thinking, is it coming? Is it coming home? Is it coming to the bridge this season? Are we pulling a Alonso? So, Gavin, do you see the excitement? You asked me about the Premier League. What do I think? You see, this is me. For the last 2.5, you saw me down, depressed, without any energy. Remember when the Premier League ended, we did a show and I said, the reason why we are alive is August to May. I don't like June and July. I don't have any fuel, I don't have any energy. So this is me, a new person. In fact, the old person, the old Jerry Z is back. The Premier League, week in and week out, is back. Week after week. And even in the Premier League, when we have the international break, I suffer so much. Thank you, Premier League. Thank you for coming back. Come on, you Blues. The show is going on, but I had to say that. Gavin, please go ahead.
We're gonna have to close off. We're gonna have to close off in 5 minutes. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give you the guys the game, starting with Jerry, and then you're gonna just tell me the score before we close the show off. Who's gonna win? Friday, Manchester United, Fulham.
Jordan, you can go if you want.
No. Go.
Manchester United.
What do you think the score will be? Hold on, John.
Manchester United is playing at home.
Yes. Old Trafford.
2-0.
Wow.
Saturday. All right, Miss Rose disagree. I think Miss Rose said it would be a draw. So Ipswich Town, Liverpool Saturday.
Ipswich Town 0, Liverpool 3.
Rich Moneymaker think it would be a draw too. Let me go to the next one is Arsenal Wolverhampton at Arsenal.
4-0 Arsenal.
Wow. Everton Brighton. At Everton.
Everton to win 1-0.
Newcastle, Southampton.
Newcastle, Southampton. A 2-1 win for Newcastle.
Wow. Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth.
Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest and
Bournemouth.
1-1.
Wow. West Ham, Aston Villa.
Mr. Good Evening, Unai.
Another 1-1.
Oh my days, you know.
1-1.
Yes.
And then on Sunday, or should we leave Sunday? Because remember the next show will be on Miss Melina show Thursday, and then we go on Muss on Friday. So Miss Melina,
man.
let me know if you and Muss is on the same stream Thursday, or because he was saying something earlier. So we want to know if it's the same stream Thursday or Friday. Then Sunday. We got Beckford Crystal Palace.
Brentford Crystal Palace.
Uh-huh.
2-1 Brentford.
Then you got Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Chelsea and Manchester City. 2-2.
Whoa!
Mm,
It's
mm.
coming, Joe.
And then
The
on
blue-
Monday,
The Foxes against the Spurs.
Rich Moneymaker is copying Rosie in the chat, taking all of her scores.
Rich money makers,
Rich
you need
money.
sugar, man. You need sugar to come up with your own score.
Yes.
Sugar.
Leeds United, Tottenham.
Leeds United,
Leicester,
Tottenham.
is Leicester, not
Leeds
Leeds.
United.
Leicester.
Leeds United
Leicester.
1, Tottenham Hotspur 3.
No, Leicester, Garban, not Leeds, Leicester.
I said Leeds, sorry, Leicester.
Oh, okay. Then let's do it 1-2. Leicester 1, Tottenham 2.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. I
No,
was
it's
watching.
okay.
I was watching a Leeds game, so
Patrick Bradford.
yeah, I was watching the Sheffield United too today play because Gilchrist is over there. So
Yeah, man.
Jordan, you got a lot to say, man. Come to you now.
Yes, bro.
Man, you Fulham.
Man, you can't stand them. You know what? I'm going for them to win though this fight. 2-0, Man U.
Ipswich, Liverpool.
Yes, my one. Come on, 3-0.
Arsenal, Wolverhampton.
2-0.
Miss Rosie, you're right. I don't know what he's smoking over there. He's smoking something. Everton, Brighton.
Everton, Brighton, 2-1.
To who?
Brighton,
Newcastle, Southampton.
Newcastle, 2-0.
West Ham, Aston Villa.
Oh my days! Mikel Antonio, Liam Bailey. Let me see. Should I go with Mikel? Should I go with Leon? You know what?
Lipotopi, my guy.
I'm TikTok. Jamaica. You know what? I'm going with Liam Bailey. 2-0 Aston Villa.
Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth.
Ooh, 1-1.
Beckford, Crystal Palace.
They lose Michael Olise to Bayern Munich. Brentford, Ivan Toney. 2-0. Brentford.
Chelsea City.
Chelsea City up the Blues. You know Chelsea from both. We can't stand City. 2-0 Chelsea. Sterling score against the former club.
Wow.
Mm.
And then the big game on Monday. Leicester, right? Not Leeds, Leicester.
Yeah,
versus
Leicester.
Tottenham.
Yeah, 2-0 Leicester. Jamie Vardy. and Bobby Reed debut goal with the Foxes.
You ready, Myron?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Uh, the same for you. Manchester United, Fulham,
1-1.
Yes!
Ipswich, Liverpool.
Ipswich 3-1.
Oh my God! No! Bye bye! Bye bye,
I
Denmark!
I don't trust Liverpool low block. I don't trust
Oh,
them low block.
Well, Arsenal, Wolverhampton.
Ooh. Now Arsenal win 2-1. No,
mm-mm.
2-0, 2-0, 2-0.
Everton, Brighton.
2-2.
Sorry, I was reading a text from my son. Newcastle, Southampton.
2-0.
Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth.
That would be 2-2.
2-2.
Yeah, that would be 2-2.
Aston Villa, West Ham.
Ooh, that game. West Ham 2-1. Yo, West Ham, bro. Yo, they have Leopold bro. Yo, they're gonna win,
They
bro.
can sign in players.
Yeah,
Full
they're gonna win. They're gonna
full
win.
full cook.
They'll cook.
What
Yeah,
about
this season they'll cook.
what about Crystal Palace?
Crystal Palace against?
Beckford.
The bees. The bees. The bees, yes.
Ooh, Brentford will win 2-1.
And then come to the big game, Chelsea versus Man City.
1-0 to the Blues. Up the
Oh,
Chels.
starting with the goal.
So when you look at it, right, you got Leicester City, versus Tottenham. Leicester City have to win this game. It's a must-win game.
5-3.
Oh my God!
Leicester beat Tottenham 5. That's my
Oh,
prediction.
that one is a crazy one. Hey, Marin, if you don't subscribe to Miss Melina, Miss Rosie, the link is in the chat. You can subscribe over there. Miss Rosie do some wonderful baking, bacon
Yo,
vinegar.
that prediction is shocked me. 5.
You can't believe that one. Yeah, bro, you can go over there and subscribe. I know you already subscribed to Jersey and Ty and Coach. Miss Melina. There's the link right there, bro. If you don't mind to subscribe over there for me, I really appreciate it.
Rosie, can I drop mine? Can I drop mine, please? And thanks. I really appreciate it.
See, I have Miss Rosie as a moderator because she always have all the links. She already dropped your link a long time ago.
Oh, okay then. Well, re-drop my name, Rosie.
And no, Chelsea Prospect already dropped in there too. She already dropped Coach link too.
Okay then.
Give me one.
Oh, then big up Rosie. Oh, that's the final time. Okay then.
Bhavan,
Yes, sir.
I have one thing to ask you. Can I?
Go for it.
Sir, now your turn to give your prediction on these games.
Oh, okay. I like what you did there, JC. I like what you did there.
Jamaica.
All right. To be honest, Manchester United, Fulham. I think Fulham always start the Premier League well. So I think Fulham probably win this one, or it's a draw. So I'll go for probably a 1-1 draw, 2-2 draw.
Laban, go up. Say 7. Say 7. 7 Fulham. Come. So 7-0. 7-0. 7-0.
Versus Liverpool at Ipswich
7-1.
Town.
Ipswich.
Ipswich
No, every
Town.
time Ipswich will win, please. Don't like Ipswich, please.
Ipswich Town 1, Liverpool
Hey,
0.
Yes.
I'm gone, though.
I can give you my reason. I can give you my reason. When the Premier League starts every single season, the promoted team always, start the season well.
Yes.
So guess what? The promoted team always start well. So I think Liverpool gonna get a shock.
No! Please, bye, Garman, please, bye. Bye. Tater. Massive.
Well, I see Miss Rosie say I'm smoking something. So no, but for real though, the promoted team always come with a shocker. I never like to face a promoted team for the first game of the Premier League
Here,
season.
Mr. Garban have 3-0. 3-0 in Embryon for Ipswich. Me see it. See there? You have it. You must say it. Ipswich 3-0. Me know you must say it now. See there?
Ipswich 1, Liverpool 0.
Bye! Bye! See you soon!
Arsenal versus Wolverhampton. I think this one gonna finish in a draw, to be quite honest. I think that Wolverhampton their team are really together. It's a hard team to play against. Even without Pedro Neto last season, they still give all the big teams a run for their money, to be honest.
Will Wang Yi can play? That's the team.
So Wolverhampton, I think this one's gonna finish in a draw.
Yeah, Wang Yi Chan to score and Bukayo Saka. Yeah.
I think that Everton gonna beat Brighton, and the reason why I think Everton gonna beat Brighton, Everton is a team that's hard to beat at home. Last season they got one of the best defense, in the second half of the season. So it's gonna be hard. We don't know what the new manager is gonna bring for Brighton. So I think that's one to look out for. Newcastle Southampton. I think Newcastle probably win this one 2-0. When it gets to Nottingham Forest, I think Nottingham Forest is gonna lose by 1 goal, by 1 or 2 goal, 2-1. I think it will be a 2-1 game. Aston Villa, West Ham United. This is one that I really have to take a second.
Please go for Aston Villa.
Because West Ham made a lot of signings, some good, not only just signings, some good signings. Taribo, that was a good defender. I think that even Chelsea should have looked into
Somerville.
Yeah, so I'm looking at this one and said this one probably going to be the game for Saturday, to be quite honest. This is going to be one of the games to watch. Out of all the games, this one going to be more interested, because I think that this one going to be like a fire game. So I'm going to say a 3-3. I think it's going to be a shootout in this game. Yeah.
Bailey Watkins, Bailey, Antonio Bowen, Fulcrook, Somerville. Wow.
Crystal Palace, Bradford. I think that Crystal Palace win this one 2-1. I think Crystal Palace is going to start on the hype that they have in the last part of the season. All right. This is the moment you guys are waiting for.
Please.
Roll the jump. Because I'm the guy that says trust the process all season long.
See there? God, but I also 4-0 Chelsea. See there? Me see it.
It's not going to be a 4-0 game. I think
yeah. We see it, man. See it, man. That man if you lose. Come.
It's not going to be a 4-0 game. I'm the one that keep on saying trust the process. So I'm not going to say a 4-4 game either, Rich Moneymaker. And I know Miss Rosie have the eyeball rolling at me, waiting for me to say it. But I think this is going to be not a game like what we seen preseason. I see a Mariska try a little twist. Miss Melina said City win 2-1. You
Wait
know,
for it, bro.
you almost get it, Miss Molina. The only difference is the score should have turned the other way. I think this is gonna be a 2-1 win to Chelsea. And the reason why, not because I'm a Chelsea fan, the reason why I think it's gonna be a 2-1 win for Chelsea, as I keep on telling you guys, Man City never, ever, ever start off strongly. Not only that, every team that win that charity shield or community shield, the way how they change the name.
They win
I'm
the
gonna
league.
tell you something. This is a secret. Go look it up, because I'm probably wrong. But every team that win that trophy before the season start
Mhm.
never win the Premier League. Um, for a couple of years now, I think about 10 years or 9 years. So every team, if you notice, Man City always lose this trophy. This is the only trophy that they always lost. They never win it. So every team that win this trophy, majority of the time, they end up lose the Premier League the following season. So I think this will be the season that Man City gonna trail Arsenal and never look, and Arsenal gonna just go ahead and never look back. Sad to say, but I think that's what's gonna happen.
So you said 2-1 Garban. That means that they want Nkunku to score Sterling, and for City, the robot Haaland. I cannot stand him.
Okay, I'm gonna back it up. So let me back it up. If 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 Man City beat if Man City beat if Man City beat Chelsea, I'm gonna come on live on Sunday after the game, and I'm gonna give away a $50 Amazon gift card. So someone can go on Amazon and at least do a $50 shopping.
Oh my days! What is the cost?
If Man City beat Chelsea, because Miss Rosie challenged me, so I have to go in. So
Yeah. So Rosie, what is the cost? What is the cost? What's the price?
So this will be my giveaway, Miss Rosie. You challenged me and I answer. So this will be a $50 Amazon gift card giveaway if Man City beat Chelsea.
God of mercy. Help these Chelsea fans.
You don't have to be Chelsea fans. It'll be anyone. So guess what I'm gonna do? It's gonna be a raffle. So when you tune in on Sunday, Miss Rosie, because she's the one that challenged me, can pick couple person out of the chat, and they raffle for it.
And then Rosie, I know you're going to pick. Oh, Jordan.
So Miss Rosie, it's up to you, Miss Rosie. You have to come in the chat and you have to pick. All right, Rich Money Maker said giveaway 60.
So Rosie, me know you're gonna pick me, cause me know. Oh, Jordan, please, rap. Me. Mm-hmm.
All right, Miss Rosie.
Miss Rosie wants a 20 pound. Like if City wins, she wins 20 pounds from you, and if Chelsea wins, she will send you 20 pounds. She has offered this. Garban on the spot.
So 20 pounds is a good one. 20 pound is how much in the US. You have to make sure I know get the dollars right.
Well, let me check. Just a minute. A minute.
So remember it's US. So
yeah. Just a minute.
Yes, Miss Rosie. So that bet is on, Miss Rosie. Me and you. That bet is on.
$25.
FC Garvin. The bet is on between Garvin and Rosie.
$25.
Oh, bro. Oh, Miss Melina already got it. So Miss Rosie, we're on.
USD.
So we're on, and it's still on for the viewers. So if Chelsea lost to Man City, the viewers, you can win 50 Amazon gift card. It's an Amazon gift card for $50. And
So
you know,
that's on top of it. Rosie, for you,
and
this is the
Rosie on top of it.
one-on-one, and that is still there. Wow.
Yeah.
Mm.
So that was still on for me and Miss Rosie. That's different. Remember, guys,
This is the beauty of live stream, the football fans, the emotions, and amazing, man, amazing. So this is just the beginning, man. What a season we're gonna have. Wow.
it's not really says a long stream today. We're just having a little fun over here. That's my phone. I don't know whose phone is that.
Whose phone is that? Is that Jordan?
I don't know whose phone it is. I know it's not mine.
That's
Jordan,
not mine
maybe
either. It's probably Jordan's phone.
Yeah, probably.
Jordan? Who is Slot calling you? Aren't Slot
Yeah,
calling
man.
you?
I'm the assistant coach for the game come Sunday.
Yes, Miss Rosie. It's the start of the Premier League. So we have to spice it up a little bit. So I think 50 is good. For me.
No, actually, Garvin has already planned for the start of the Premier League. So that was already in the plans, right, Garvin?
Yeah, it was already in the
And it's
plan.
not pounds, it's dollars. It's $50, right, Garvin?
Yeah, $50 for the Chelsea one, and Saturday is a different one. So all of this was already in the plan. So Saturday would be something a little bit more than the one for the Chelsea and Man City. This is something that I already planned and put aside for this moment. Because the league is starting, so the excitement is back again. The fever is on.
But Miss Rosie has a huge advantage because she's going with the champions,
Yeah.
Miss Rosie, you got an even on City. Miss Rosie, you got an even on City, technically.
Yeah.
So, so if it's a draw, then the bet is cancelled, I assume, right? Draw means no one won,
Yeah,
right?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Miss Rosie decided, or unless we want to flip a coin.
Oh. Yes, Garvan, that was Ernest like, bro. He I don't know when he got my number, so yeah.
What he was saying that you guys ain't signing nobody for this window.
After this stream, I'm going to call him
It
back.
says Chelsea. Chelsea on
Yes,
the
Ernest.
So Onslaught, what did he say? Like, is he getting nervous after looking at the confidence of the Chelsea fans on the panel? Ready to take down City, which you couldn't only once in the last 7 years, and we are ready to beat them on the first day.
It's my contract. So yeah, probably he's giving me a contract. So yeah. So
Liverpool gonna give Jordan a contract for 2 left feet.
Wow. It'll be his first signing.
Celebrate Jordan with 2 left feet. Miss Molina, I cannot stand City. No one can, honestly.
I don't stand City too. I can't even stand
Like
them.
what we were talking about City. You know that if City find guilty, right, they can get relegated. That's what.
Yeah, please.
Oh, yes, yes.
Like, did you see? I didn't go through the report in depth. So, is it like a rumor, or is it like true to the core? Right? Is it official, or does that say, or is it just a speculation?
I think they said a team already got relegated for similar.
But that's an assumption, right? So,
Yes.
and when is the expectation? Is there any date of the hearing?
It start next month. Next.
It will start next month, so of course it will go on for a long time. I assume 1 year at least. So, yeah, but the thing is that the City players, managers, the whole structure, the environment, they won't perform at the optimal level, Govern, with this ongoing hearing, right? It won't be easy for them. What do you have to say, Meyer? The performance can drop, right? Because if this is going on in between the season, right?
Mm.
It's not easy, right, to focus for the manager, the players, even the city board. So it can translate, the feeling can translate, and it can translate on the pitch. So what do you have to say on that?
Excuse me. So yeah, I think you're right as well, cause like it's gonna also affect the performances fair about, because if they get to that point of situation where they found guilty of being relegated, that's where they have to now start shipping their big players like Kevin De Bruyne, Foden, all those guys. So yeah, it's gonna get to that point. But in terms of the way how it goes now, I'm hearing Miss Melina said got postponed. Like you said, it might take a year for them to get, to be investigated. But they should be investigated because this has been going on for years, So apart from the VAR and all those match fixing they've been getting, yeah, I can't stand City. So yeah.
Jordan, let me tell you one thing, my brother. If City are found guilty, Manchester United, which season? 20. I'm forgetting. The season when Ole Gunnar finished second. Ole Gunnar will be the Premier League champion. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Remember that. Just remember that.
No, no, one of the Jerry. This is the same man we want to come to coach my country. If he come to here, I'm leaving the country. This other man,
Yeah, he was linked. He was linked to Jamaica, right? Garvin and I had a show on that.
oh my days! I told you, no one is not going to wear the Jamaica colors to support him. Man United jersey are out. I mean, no want nobody come to put me on a Man United kit. All right.
Jordan, is that your pet? Garvin, I think you muted yourself.
Yeah, I think you're on mute, Kevin.
Oh, sorry. I was saying that Jamaica got more Manchester United fans, Chelsea fans, and Arsenal fans than Liverpool. Liverpool is like the fourth highest ranked team in Jamaica by fans.
Oh my God!
And when it comes to national team, all Jamaicans cheer for Brazil more than even how they cheer for Jamaica.
Brazil, Messi, Brazil.
So I'm sorry, Jordan, to say it out in public, but it's just the truth. the pro- oh yeah, I get to ask Miss Rosie what she think about the game with Rangers, but I don't know if she did reply or say something in the chat. But Rangers is
And
out.
so, as I think you're coming to the end of the show, so let's if we have time for 5-10 minutes, as it's the football show, so of course the Premier League is the most important. We all love it. So what about La Liga, Gavin? Yesterday,
No.
Hansi Flick and Barcelona lost 3-0. But anyways, it's just one game. Prior to that, they have played well. But anyhow, this is still one concern. 3-0, Barcelona lost. Atletico Madrid, if they sign Gallagher, Julian Alvarez, I think they will be in the race as well. So what do you have to say on that?
I think that when the season starts, it's gonna be a different Barcelona. They're trying to get the likes of Rafinha out, and try to get Williams in. So it will be a massive difference when they complete their squad. I think it will be a better fight towards the La Liga title. I don't think it's gonna be a walk in the park for Real Madrid like we normally think it would. Atletico Madrid, if they get Gallagher and few more, Gallagher suited the style, that they really want to play. So, it's gonna be a tough call in the league. It's gonna be one to look out for.
So you think it could be a three-way dance for the title, right?
Yes. What do you think, Marin?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a three-way dance. If Atletico Bilbao can also slot in, because remember they also won Copa del Rey last season, guys. So I think they also have a chance to challenge in the league. So in terms of Barca, like yeah, as usual, it's looking kind of shocking, but um I think maybe Hansi Flick will kind of do a bit more in the transfer market because he actually got Danny Olmo, but I think they are actually kind of deciding to get rid of some players and maybe getting more players. And as well, in terms of finance with Barcelona, and I think because they can't really sign a lot of quality players because they have so many players that are on high wages. So yeah, I think yeah, maybe there's one or two things Barcelona will sort things out, but it's just I don't really see preseason as you know one of those games too. But it can be concerning, Jay-Z. Yes, you're actually right, because it's your last game of preseason, and it's one of those games that you feel like you want to kick on for the league. So yeah, it could be concerning for Barcelona.
I would love Conor Gallagher to win the league or the Champions League. We are not in the Champions League, so Atletico Madrid, Conor Gallagher to win the Champions League or the league. Uh, yeah, I mean, Hansi Flick, it's good in a way for Barcelona to lose 3-0 in this way that he can really push, because of course we know Hansi Flick did not get a very good Barcelona squad. They are, a lot of areas to improve. So as maybe Nico Williams and some other signings can help. And with if Julian Alvarez Gallagher both goes to Atletico Madrid, I think Atletico Madrid might also be there. So, Rosie, Miss Molina, and everyone in the chat, what do you guys think of the La Liga title race? Do you think it's Real Madrid, a walk in the park for Real Madrid with Mbappe, Bellingham, Vinny Jr., or Hansi Flick, the iconic Bayern Munich, not music, Bayern Munich, who created a lot of music with the sextuple, 6 titles, a record that only Guardiola and Hansi Flick has? Can he do some magic that he did in from 2019 to 2021 when Bayern Munich were literally, in my opinion, even better than Guardiola's Barcelona? Can Hansi Flick do some magic, or can Conor Gallagher, the beloved academy lad of Chelsea, can give us some happiness from abroad with the La Liga win? So, what do you guys think?
Oh, okay. I think Gallagher will actually improve under Diego Simeone, because with Diego Simeone, his system, he likes actually two pivot midfielders. So that actually suits Gallagher mostly with the running and all that precision and positioning as well. So fair enough. I would want a lot of success for Gallagher, despite of what is happening with him at Chelsea Football Club. But yeah, and plus Jay-Z, if he wins what you call this Champions League and league, that's kind of like a bonus for us for add-ons and installments. So that's a good one for us. We get money in that. So yeah, it will be a good taste to see Gallagher see a trophy at Atletico, and yeah, maybe get some dollars from them. Who knows?
Yes, Gavin, very good point from Meyer. It will benefit us if Gallagher can win.
Yeah, it will benefit us. And when is your next show, guys? Our next show will be your show, Miss Melina. We're gonna rate you on Thursday. Remember, we still got that appointment for your show, Premier League show. So just let me know what time, and we'll be there. So the next show will be on your show, and then my next show will be on Saturday. And Jersey, when will be your next show? Sunday or Monday? Oh, I have to go live Sunday for me and Miss Elena deal, but I can do it very shortly. It don't have to be that long. So
my next show is scheduled for Thursday, if all goes well. If I wake up, or if I'm not busy with any other, you can say, activity or appointment, then for now, afternoon, I've scheduled for early afternoon UK show for my stream on Thursday.
Okay. I know it's late over there, Jersey and Myron, so I'm gonna say thank you guys, for sharing the platform with me tonight. You guys know I really appreciate it. As we always say, each one teach one. As we come to the end of the show, just always stay positive, be positive, and you never can tell, believe in yourself, believe in whatever you do in life, believe in it, put in the hard work, and it will pay off one day. Because sometimes nothing comes easy, but you have to believe that you can do it. Every obstacles in your life, if you believe that you can cross that obstacle, you will. Just always believe in whatever you do. Never stop believe until the day come when your dream become reality. When it come reality, trust me, you will sit there and look at it, and you would appreciate it more because you work hard for it. So just keep on working hard and believe in what you're doing. Same thing I want to say to Miss Rose and Miss Melina. Everyone was in the chat. Just believe in whatever you're doing. Put in the work. Sometimes it take long, but trust me, the long, don't worry about it, because one day it will pay off. Everything that we do in life, it always have a growth at the end of it. That's they always said in Jamaica. Never stop until you see the light of the tunnel. So just continue on your journey, even when it's rocky. When you think that you want to give up, or you think there's no hope for your dreams, or you don't think that it will be possible. Trust me, it will work in your favor. Just believe. The dream is to believe.
From my bad place, oh yeah, trying to be a better me just for you. But it ain't easy, it's hard to get used to. Minding my own business, I'm not worried about what he do. Cause nowadays, all it is to be see-through. I always said this is that I'm staying around people. Finding my own path like I'm writing my own sequel. Two-faced people all around, they be evil. 2021, you can never trust nobody. Good and bad thoughts on my mind, they be crowded. Pushing to get past his limits, then he bought it. Family work hard, but I never guess I'm found it. Came a long way in my dream, now I be drowning. They dying, I got some hearts pounded. Multi-talented, my passion, I have